What's up guys, welcome to the channel, and in today's video I'm going to elaborate more on class variables and what are instance variables in the object oriented programming concept in Python. So right now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to make a new Python file right here, and I'll name this Python file as oops3. Now guys, in the last video we made a class named f1, and after that we declared some objects, and then we declared some of its instance variables, for example car name, car age, car brand ambassador and stuff like that. So in this video we are not going to follow the same concept. I'm actually going to make a new class, and I'll name this class as employee. So I'm going to write class, and after that I'll name it employee. And guys, you must be noticing that I'm capitalizing the class names. Why? Because guys, if you're going into an open source development or anything, it's a good practice in order to capitalize the class name. So after this what I'm going to do is that I'm going to just write pass, and I'll make some objects of this class. So I'll write emp1 is equal to employee, and after that I'll put a parenthesis, and then emp2 is equal to employee. So I've made two objects, emp1 and emp2, and after that I'm going to write emp1 dot name is equal to unch. So I've made an instance variable for this particular object emp1, and I've called it name, so the name is unch. And after that what I'm going to do is that I'm going to similarly write it for emp2. So in this I'll write sid, and then I'll make another variable. So I'll write age of unch. So age of unch is, for example, 56, and then I'll write it for sid, and sid is of 30. So I'll write 30, and then I'll write the salary of these two. So I'll write salary is equal to 3000, and the salary for unch is it is 2000. So as you can see guys, that I have made three instance variables for each object, and after this we have made these kinds of instance variables in a previous video as well. And you know that if I print emp1 dot name, it will print out the name, that is unch. So I'll right click and run it, and as you can see it has printed unch. And similarly I can do that for his age, and it will print 56. So I hope guys that you understood how we can access the instance variable, and how we can make these for different objects. And now what I'm going to do is that now I'll teach you how we can access these type of instance variables and the variables that are related with these objects. So for example, if I write print, and then I'll write emp1 dot underscore underscore dict underscore underscore. Now what does this attribute does, that is underscore underscore dict? It lets you print all of the instance variables that are related with this class object. So I'll comment this print statement, and if I run this program right here, as you can see it has printed name, unch, age, 56, and every instance variable that is related with this object. So similarly if I copy this and if I print it for emp2, so what you can see is that it will print the same thing, but it will just change the age and the salary. So if I run this program right here, it has printed the instance variable related to the respective objects. Now I'll show you how we can make class variables. Now I made this class named employee, and after this what I can do is that I can write a variable. For example, if I want to write number of leaves or number of clients, I'll write number of clients, and this is equal to 10. For example, Google has a rule that every employee should have 10 number of clients. Then what we can do is that we can declare a variable inside the employee class, and after that we can sort of make a template variable, that is number of clients for each object will be 10, and just like that we can make class variables. So for example, I can now use emp1 in order to access the number of clients of his. So I can write emp1 dot number of clients, and similarly I can write number of clients for emp2. Now guys, we have initialized number of clients as 10 in the class. So emp1 number of clients will be 10, and emp2 number of clients will be 10, because objects are an instance of class, right? So the number of clients instance variable, it will be derived from the class employee. So if I run this program right here, it will print 10 and 10. As you can see, it has printed 10 and 10. And now guys, what I can do is that I can make the use of the employee class itself. So I can write employee dot number of clients, and I'll comment this out, and I'll cut this statement, I'll print it at the end. So if I run this program right here, guys, as you can see, it will print 10 because the number of clients is 10. So it's basic and it's simple. But guys, now if I change employee dot number of clients, so I'll write employee dot number of clients is equal to 20, and after that if I run this program right here, you know that it will print 20. But if I write emp dot number of clients, emp1 dot number of clients, and I'll also print emp2 number of clients, so now what do you think, guys, what will it print? As you can see that, guys, we have changed the class variable itself, that is we have changed number of client inside the employee class to 20, and emp1 and emp2 are derived from the class. So what will happen is that emp dot number of clients will be changed into 20, and similarly emp2 dot number of clients will be changed into 20 as well. So if I run this program right here, as you can see, it has printed 20 and 20. But guys, now if I change emp1 dot number of clients, and if I print this, that is if I run this, as you can see, guys, that it has printed 20 and 10. Now why has this happened? Now, when I wrote emp1 dot number of clients is equal to 20, the Python, it made a new instance variable for the emp1 object. This is really important, guys. Listen carefully. The Python has made a new instance variable named number of clients for emp1, and it has initialized it to 20. But it has not changed the class variable, that is number of clients. It has kept the number of clients is equal to 10. So it won't change for emp2. But when I write emp1 dot number of clients, Python makes a new instance variable for this particular object, and after that it prints 20 right here. So as you saw, it had printed 20 and 10. And for example, if I print the dict of emp1, then I'll write emp1 dot underscore underscore dict, then what will happen is that it will add a new instance variable. As you can see, it has added number of clients inside this class. But if I run the underscore underscore dict attribute for emp2, as you can see, it won't add an instance variable because it is a class variable, so it won't add it inside the dict of emp2. So if I run this program right here, as you can see, it hasn't added number of clients into emp2 because we did not write emp2 dot number of clients is equal to any number. Now similarly, guys, if I copy this statement, this print statement, and after that if I put it right here, as you can see, if I run this program, and I'll comment this out as well, that are related to the emp2. So if I run this program right here, guys, as you can see, it has printed the instance variable related to emp1, and when I wrote emp1 dot number of clients is equal to 20, then it added an instance variable, and after that it shows it in my dict. So I hope, guys, that you understood how instance variables work in Python and how class variables work in Python. And class variables, basically it applies to all objects that you make with that class, but instance variables are something which you make with respect to that object only, with respect to that respective object only. And when you write the object name, and if you write the variable that is related to the class, it makes a new instance variable. It does not override the variable related to the class. So I hope, guys, that you understood everything in today's video about instance variable and class variables. If you guys haven't accessed my Python for Absolute Beginners playlist, the link is in the description. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. More and more videos will be coming in this playlist. For the OOPS concept, I'll be discussing the constructor in the upcoming videos and how we can define some functions inside class. So thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. I hope you're safe, and I'll see you next time.